So I want to show you what Resorts World is supposed to be looking like when it's done. And so that's the idea. And you can see bits of it as you walk along the big property just outside. See? I'll show you, like that. And it's going to be primarily an Asian themed resort. So I think in a way it'll be really exciting. I really like themed resorts. I think they've been missing somewhat lately. They've just built, you know, characterless resorts, no matter how nice they may be inside. That's it. You know, it's going to be good, isn't it? I mean, if they actually make it this way, I'm going to be really excited, because we need another reason to come back to Vegas. Since the machines are not very generous, I tell you, I got so much to tell you. Things do change every 6 months. They do change. That's why I come back that often. So anyway, in front of Resorts World, I can't wait for it to show up, because to actually be done. Because you have this area here, which is pretty much what it used to be, and it's been for years, so like, I'd say decades. And then there you've got Encore and Wynn, and then Palazzo and Venetian. But in front of Encore and Wynn, you've got a really ugly area, and I showed it to you, say between here and Treasure Island. It's a horrific area on that side. For now, you don't see anything from this point of view, but I did show it to you in my previous email. Previous video. It's disgusting, and it's full of garbage too. It's quite awful, actually, if you think of that. It's facing one of the most expensive and upscale resorts. Anyway, so Resorts World will be here, and we will love to have hopefully an upscale resort, or anyway a fun place in this area. I'm gonna keep walking. Hopefully I'll show you where the development has, you know, how far they've gone. And so just don't go anywhere. So here I am at the gate, the entrance to Resorts World, one of them I'm sure. Well, I see some trees being put in, which is nice. By the time they finish this, they'll be big. So I do see actually some sort of development taking place. Cranes are there. This is it, guys, Resorts World. And I have shown you, you know, what the theme will be like. On the website, top-buffet.com, I tell you about when it's supposed to be completed, when it was supposed to be completed, and how it was delayed, and so forth. But I do keep an eye out on this place, because I really am excited, like many of you probably will be. I do have a page on this on top-buffet.com. I'm going to quickly go back, walk back, because I want to show you something. Look at this video surveillance. I believe it's solar power generated. Isn't it nice? Just something a little bit different. Anyway, I want to show you, because actually on the other side they have a couple of windows completed, and I want to show you what the color will be. So stay with me. So I wanted to show this side again. You see at the beginning of some windows or walls, and you can see the color that Resorts World will have, primarily, you know, red-based, copper-based type of color. Well, it's interesting to see something. And I didn't say it, but I don't know if you can make it out, that Resorts World on the other side will actually be next to Circus Circus. It would be really fun to see if that might, I don't know, trigger some improvement on the outside of Circus Circus. It would be nice, but I don't know. They might decide to keep it as a budget resort next to possibly a fancy resort. I really don't know. But it'll be interesting to see, because things are not fixed, you know. Marketing management and so forth, they go with the trends and try and understand where the customer base is going to come from. All right, and that's really what you're going to see in front of, maybe not, a nice cute church there. Can you see it? It's really nice. And then of course you've got Encore. Now I'm going to walk all the way back to Mirage and then keep walking. Well, I hope this has been of use. I quite like the lights of the evening, but of course it is kind of overcast. And for those of you who want to know the weather, you do see people with jackets and so forth, but personally I've just come from Florida and I just have one shirt and I don't find it hot. You see some people lightly dressed, but then other people really heavily dressed. I find it quite pleasant, actually. It's very dry, so mind your lips. You will need to get a lip balm of some sort. Okay, see you on top-buffet.com.